Well, West Coast, today we have an interesting guest who has flown in from, is it Switzerland?
Yeah, Basil.
Yeah, from Basel, Switzerland, to fill Clackwood Sounders in on some important information. James Crutmore Jr. is a highly successful businessman and investor. In fact, 3 years ago he was named by Forbes magazine as one of the 289 most influential people in Central Europe. Mr. Crutmore, I understand you have a message for the people of Clackwood Sound.
You bet, buddy. What's your name again?
Jeff.
Right, George. Hey, mind if I smoke?
Well, actually, this is kind of an
Here,
non-smoke.
have a cigar.
Thanks, I guess. That's a nice cigar.
Damn straight. It was hand-rolled by Cuban 10-year-olds. We bought the factory last year. Used to be 14-year-olds, but they were talking union, so I fired their ass. Capitalism is a beautiful system, isn't it?
Yeah, great. I'll treasure the cigar. So, what's the message you have for Tofino?
Well, Jerry, I've been getting some blowback from my people on the ground about some of you Tofino people causing flack about my business operations around here.
It's Jeff. But what's your business exactly, Mr. Crutmore?
My business is none of your business, George. My business is my business. All you have to know is that my business makes me a truckload of money, and you're lucky to have my business in your town, George.
It's Jeff. But so what's your message then if your business is not my business? What's your message for the listeners of Long Beach Radio?
Well, many of you locals apparently labor under the misapprehension that you live in a UNESCO Biosphere Reserve, and that makes the area something special.
Yeah, a lot of people worked really hard to get that designation, and I think we're pretty proud of it.
Well, it's a mistake, Jerry. There is no such designation. I mean, come on. UNESCO stands for what? United Nations Scientific Pinko what? Hippy-dippy tree hugger organization or something? Anyway, it's an outfit with no place in Clackwood Sound in the 21st century, Jerry.
It's Jeff. But, moving on, so you're saying we're really not a biosphere reserve?
Hell no, Jerry. I'm not saying that at all. You're a biosphere reserve, all right, just not a UNESCO biosphere reserve.
Okay, now I don't quite understand what you're getting at.
I really do got to draw you bumpkins a map, don't I, George? Okay, pay attention. Clackwood Sound is actually a URESGO biosphere reserve. URESGO. URESGO, not UNESCO. You can see how the confusion would happen.
Yeah, they do sound similar. But if we're actually a URESGO biosphere reserve, what does that stand for? Can you tell me that?
Of course I can. I sit on the Galdern board along with some of my buddies from mining and big oil. It stands for Unlimited Resource Extraction / Government Oversight. URESGO. URESGO.
So Clackwood Sound is actually a URESGO biosphere reserve, and that stands for Unlimited Resource Extraction / Government Oversight. Wow, that's quite a shift from what we thought.
You bet, Jerry, but at least now you can stop bothering yourselves and everybody else about protected status and all that crap. Clackwood Sound is not protected. Timber, oil, minerals, it's wide open. Bring on the multinationals. Capitalism is a beautiful system, isn't it, Jerry?
Yeah, right, but our biosphere status came through in 2000, I think. Prime Minister John Chrétien himself came out here and announced it. It's 2011 now. Why did it take so long for us to hear about this?
Well, I'm an important man, Jerry. I don't have time to keep up with every issue in every backwater squat where I do business. Besides, it takes time for news to reach me. I got people who screen the people who screen the people who screen the people who get an appointment with me. So it took a little while for it to filter down. I'm just glad we got the chance to clear up this little misunderstanding.
Yeah, I really appreciate you coming out, Mr. Crutmore. What do you think of Tofino, by the way, now that you finally had a chance to make it here?
Might be worth investing in. I'll have my accounting department do up a scenario, and if it looks good, I'll buy the joint. Maybe just as a summer home. Hey, what did you say your name was again, anyway?
It's Jeff. Hey, here's my card.
G off? What the heck kind of a name is that? Never mind, I got a date with a Learjet. Got a meeting with the Koch brothers at BP headquarters in Dallas in 2 hours.
Okay, well, thanks for coming by. And there you have it, Tofino. Shocking news heard for the first time right here on Long Beach Radio during RAATU week. Mr. James Crutmore flew in from Bern to let us know that we've been wrong all these years, and that Clackwood Sound is not a UNESCO Biosphere Reserve after all. We're actually a URESGO Biosphere Reserve, which stands for Unlimited Resource Extraction / Government Oversight. Ouch. Sometimes truth hurts. I guess we'd better start getting used to it.